What is representation and why is it such an important concept in media studies?
It's the way in which social groups are represented in the media. It is important because it helps to show who is who and what their roles are in society.
What is gender and what are some of the stereotypes associated with gender?
Gender is whether someone is either male or female. The stereotypes associated with gender are that males are often seen as the dominant sex and are powerful, whereas females are seen as weak and are submissive.
What magazine have you looked at in your investigation? Who owns it and what does it claim to offer audiences?
The magazine we looked at is Sugar Magazine. It allows the reader to be who they want to be by giving them what they want. It also gives the reader a personality.
Who is the audience for Sugar Magazine and what is their relationship with it?
The audience for young teenage girls are young teenage girls. It offers the reader a best friend who can give them lots of advice.
What identity about gender does the magazine create for young women and how does it achieve it?
The identity of the magazine is very stereotypical as all the images are of relationships and emotions. Also on the front cover it is always of a girl who is fashionably dressed, also wearing makeup. The anchor text is stereotypical as it is always about relationships and recovering from being dumped, showing the men are dominant as they are the ones who are doing the dumping.
Do your findings suggest that Sugar as a magazine for young women simply reinforces gender stereotypes? What evidence from your content analysis supports this?
The content analysis showed all of the content was showing women to be weak and vulnerable and they care about relationships and are also very emotional. This proves that Sugar Magazine reinforces stereotypes about women.
What other media does Sugar use to engage with its audience?
It also has an interactive website. It is the same as Sugar Magazine but has more information and is updated much sooner, with music videos and games.
How is this an example of the way in which media is becoming more convergent?
The website uses data, text and video. This is an example of convergent media as it uses more than one type of media on the same text.
Does the website simply reinforce or challenge gender stereotypes?
Most of the website reinforces stereotypes as most of the content involves relationships, gossip, fashion and makeup, which are the main things which are stereotypical about teenage girls. It does have pages to do with music and books. These challenge stereotypes as it shows girls to an intellectual. Overall, the website reinforces gender stereotypes of a female.
In your opinion, what impact might the gender identity created through the Sugar Magazine and through the Cigarscape website have on audience?
It creates an identity for its readers and it makes them feel comfortable with the way they are when it's the identity of what men want behind the magazine. In this magazine it shows the women to be weak and submissive. It's an example of dominant ideology as it suggests that we live in a society run by men, which is also known as patriarchy.